Hello everyone, this is me, Nestor. I'm that animation voice that lives inside your computer. This time I want to talk to you about my process of drafting a scene on Krita. And it also can be replicated on the software of your choice. Right now I'm using the Japanese storyboard format. I like it because it has up to 5 panels separated by a thin line, so it helps for visual continuity. And I'm going to change my cursor quickly so it's more visible. Alright, you can add a page number and a name of your scene / project on top of the document, and it also has spaces to write descriptions or notes for your shots. On the right side I have the layers window where all the elements are organized by color. I have the format on top of everything, followed by the camera movements, the content of each panel. Inside the panels group I have one layer for the polish line, one for the sketch, and one for the matte color. On the backgrounds group I have one layer per background panel. I would first draw or import my background, starting with the first panel. In this case I have several snapshots I took from my 3D set, which helps me save time. I will open the file on Krita, select it, copy it, and paste it, making sure to put it inside the correct layer. Then I will put the anchor on one corner and I will resize it with the shift key so it fits on the panel. I'm adding the second one, doing almost the same, only that I'm going to use the same as in the first panel, making sure it's on the corresponding layer. And the third one, so I'm going to import it on Krita. I will select it and copy it on the third panel. As you can see, I'm not using shift this time because I like to live dangerously. Then I will lower the opacity to make it easier to draw on top. The other two of them, I have them already prepared. This is like a cooking show. So I will lower the opacity, and now I'll proceed with drawing. I'm starting on the first panel group inside the sketch layer, and I have my own set of favorite brushes. I will use a rough red marker brush to set the overall shape of my character. I'm doing some tests. I will be starting on the head, getting the basic lines. Then the body, and I will draw details like the hair, the facial features. What I did right now is to scale it a bit, and I will lower the sketch layer opacity to begin my polished line on top. I will select the lines layer, switch to my trusty pencil brush, and refine the sketch on top. I'll follow almost the same order of the sketch, keeping the energy of the pose and the intended expression for my character. I'm going back and forth using the stabilizer tool. I tend to have a terrible pulse because I'm an anxious person. Alright, getting there. I will then fix any detail that needs to be fixed. Then I will change to my matte layer, and I will fill in behind the drawing with white using the select tool to make the shape and the paint bucket. This way I am separating the character from the background and I don't need to have the sketch layer visible anymore. One trick I use to add simple shadows, I'll open up the layers style on the matte layer and add an inside shadow. What I want is just a hint of a shadow reaching from the back of the character using low distance and opacity. It really doesn't have to be that dark. Okay, alright, perfect. My lines now look a bit light on the drawing, so I would make the levels darker on them, or in this case duplicate the lines layer on top of one another so they look darker. And those are the essentials. Then I would replicate the process on the following panels. On this post below, I leave in the Krita format so you can download it and use it on your own creations. Now, I'll show you how I drew one of the moments of the scene using this same page.